Alright, you guys, welcome back to another episode here in my 1.17.1 Minecraft single player Let's Play world. And in today's episode, we are starting off right here in the forest that I worked on last episode. As you know, I cleared out this, where am I looking? Down this pathway here, this space for a butcher shop type of thing, or like a butcher's house type of thing. And I finally have a design for it. So we're going to kickstart this episode by, of course, building it in a little time lapse. But before I get to that, I did want to see if I could breed up my horses some more. Because I want to get a few more horses. We did we got 3 last episode. Yes. So I want to get just a few more. You guys are too far away, aren't you? Hold up. Come here. Where are you? Actually, I should keep this guy away. The diamond horses are my best horses. So if they could breed, that would probably give me the best chances of a better horse that can jump and have a lot of health, you know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Where'd he go? Oh, are you not? Really? Come on. Where? Is it you? Hello? Someone make a bebe. There. Like, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna run out of golden carrots by the time they make a baby. Oh, that one's a cute one too. Alright, let's take you over to this guy. This is the last 2, I think. Because the babies, I think, are still too new. Oh, look at that one. You're all brown. How cute. How cute. Alright, let's get into that time lapse and build that butcher's shop real quick. Alright, so I know I said I'd do a time-lapse right there, but I didn't. I actually recorded it and everything, but it was far too short, and I was like, what's the point? It's just a tiny little house. And I've done this style before on camera with you guys. But I also went ahead and I worked on the pathway that we have here. Oh god, the lag spike random. That connects us down to the main base that I built here, and as well connects us around everything. Let's just walk through it. Take in the scenery of everything that I've worked so hard to build in the past couple episodes. And on down, and around, and down even more, and then it goes around all the way over to the farmhouse over there. So I think the pathways are definitely good for this area. The only thing left that I want to do is build the interior for this butcher's house, shop thingy, warehouse, whatever you want to call it. It's so cute. I like how tiny it is and it just fits right in here. That's so nice. So nice. And then over here where I had all my stuff earlier, I turned into a wagon. And I'm going to put more decorative pieces here once I make them, which will be in a bit. But it's basically like his wagon to take into town, down to the forum over there, you know, and sell all of his goods and stuff. And then in here, of course, this is the actual house. It's not much space, but I'll make it look cute. I just definitely need to get stuff in here to make it look actually like a butcher's place, but that's going to take a lot of tedious work that I'm not going to do on camera, but I'll just come back in a minute and it'll be done. So it's been a whole nother day. I did the interior, but then I did some AFKing overnight to get more wool so that I can make more banners that I have in here. Thank God I've been making a lot more because I do need them for future builds, so I'm just trying to keep it going constantly. Then I also went ahead and got organized, and then I got disorganized again, obviously by these. And then I went ahead and came back here, double checked my work. I still like the interior. Then I did the interior of, you can barely see it, but my base over there. I did one of the levels. And I'll show you guys that in a second. And then I also did some more trading with villagers and stuff just so I can get more emeralds so that I can buy more quartz for when we move over and do the interior floor. Actually, the whole interior for the forum over there. But without further ado, let's check out this interior first. Alright, so as you can see, there's meat on the wall for, you know, a butcher's. You walk in and you're immediately greeted with this blade to the face on a table here with some blood from one of their kills, possibly. We got 2 sections of smokers and with fire campfires underneath so that we can have some smoke come up and smoke the meat that's hanging up here. That's of course using netherrack and then netherrack with quartz in it. And of course we have the campfires that have no flames with meat on it cooking, so it looks like they're also cooking / being smoked. When you come back to the left door, it's a little ice room, so they're icing in some more meat here with hidden lighting back there, otherwise it would melt the snow here. And then when you come over here, it has a little storage area, and then when we go up, we got just a decent little bedroom here for whoever works here. I would put something else here, but I ran out. I still think I ran out. Hey, we can do candles because I made some candles from when I did the interior on my base, which we'll head over to and look at now. All right, so when we walk into my base, normally I've been falling in this middle part right here and allowing myself to sleep downstairs in the basement, but I decided I should actually give myself a bedroom. So if we head upstairs, I was debating on putting it up here because this is where I have my enchanting set up and I normally AFK in here, as well as the bees, but it was a little too weird for my taste and I wanted to leave this open so I had more space to do more farms if I wanted. So instead we went up one more level, up to here, and voila, you walk in and you have this beautiful little entranceway here with some carpet and rugs laying down. And we have a bunch of armor stands with all my extra gear laying around. Of course, my bed and a little area for whatever I want to put in here when I'm AFKing and whatnot. And of course, a little desk that looks like a computer, which doesn't make sense at all given the state of this world and how it's supposed to be not even prehistoric, just not that technologically advanced, but we'll just pretend like it's okay. But yeah, that's what I've done so far. I think now I want to do the interior for my starter house because I never actually did that. That house is still just plain as day, nothing there. I'll make it a super quick one and I'll be back in a second. And then we can get started on the forum and do everything in there because I got a lot of work I need to do inside at least this portion here, not the sidearms. That'll probably be in a different episode. So it's the end of another Minecraft day, and I finally finished the interior for my starter house. Now the thought process is that this is basically like the people who own the horses, which is why there's the horse area there, as well as the stables over here. And by own, I mean they own some of them, but they sell them and they train them, and then they also work as like a housing place for them, basically. So a lot of people work here, essentially. So when you walk in, you can tell we got this little living room and couch space, which I thought would be brighter because I did hide some lighting, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to put down another glowstone there and I can put a carpet in its place. That would be fine. So I'll need to fix that, so it's a little brighter in here. And then of course we have our couch, like I said, with the pillows and some art on the wall, our giant table here for everyone, and a lovely furnace area with a bunch of food, a bunch of beds for all the farm, or the stable hands, I should say. And then up here is like the owner's bedroom, or you could even throw more beds in here if you wanted to think he had like a family and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna fix that. And then, it's nighttime, hold up. So after I fix that floor in the living room, I'm going to get started on doing the interior for the forum. And after giving it some thought, I'm going to go ahead and put the quartz flooring throughout the entire thing, even though that's not necessary, but I'm gonna. So this might take a long while to put everything in. But let's do it with a time lapse, because why not? It is finally done. After all the hours I've done, this Basilica is done, in case you can't tell by this lovely view that we have behind us. I know I showed you guys a time lapse of me putting in the floor, but after the time lapse, I went ahead and obviously did massive amounts of candle spam as well as end rod spam. And then I built this little stage here at the end, which they can use for the tribunals, whatever you want to call it, and just speak to their people. Now, I didn't go ahead and finish these side areas with laying out quartz yet because I actually want to go ahead and build the furniture first and the shops that'll be in it before I put the floor in, just so that the floor looks a little better. I also went ahead out here, in case you can't tell, and started to excavate where I'm going to put more blocks for the roads and stuff, as well as tried to start connecting the pathways to this bridge and that bridge. But that's going to have to be in the next episode because I've spent far too long on this Basilica and just all the interiors. Interior work really takes a long time to do, which is crazy when you think about it because it's so simple, but really takes forever. But to recap, today we did the interior for the starter house, we did the interior for my base, we did the interior for the butcher shop, and I had a revelation. Did you know that string does not actually stop mobs from spawning? So that whole last episode I uploaded last week, you know, where I put string on top of everything that I have here, that took me hours, it was useless. In case you can't tell, I'm internally screaming that I was that dumb. But the good news is I did need the string spider farm because I do want candles, so it does still come in handy. There was so much time and effort that was wasted by placing string when it was absolutely useless to do so. Also, to add to that, I was complaining about the all the lag in this episode, but I even mentioned it in the last episode, which I remembered after I edited it, that it's the spore blossoms that I've placed everywhere in the forest that I've made. So the next time I make a custom forest, not in this area, but wherever I am next, I will not be using spore blossoms nearly as much as I am here because the lag I cannot take, and I like playing with particles on. Oh, if you see those side lights right over here, it's because we have Christmas lights up, so please forgive the random strobing lights that happen every now and again. But yeah, like I said, that's going to have to do it for this episode today, you guys. I hope you did enjoy it, even though it's maybe a shorter episode than normal. I don't know. But if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment down below if you have anything to comment, and subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Until then, bye guys!